Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the honorable judges, the honorable committee, and all the participants for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be here today. And let us praise our God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for all the love and blessings that He has given to us so that we can be here today in health. And may salawat and salam be always given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for bringing us from the dark era to the light era we are in today. My name is Muhammad FITRO ABIYU. I am a student from the Integrated Islamic Junior High School, IMRON Bengkulu City. And today I would like to speak about how to become a qualified student in technology and also reliable in worship. But before I begin the topic of my speech, I want to ask all of you some questions. And those are, what is the issue with technology in society and in the field of worship? And how can we use technology and worship to make it beneficial for us as students? Ladies and gentlemen, my explanations will answer these questions. Technology is like a two-sided blade. It can be beneficial for us if we use it wisely, but it can also be our downfall if we use it recklessly. Technology can be useful in some cases, for example, communication, information, business, and a lot more. A perfect example of this are cell phones. Cell phones are a perfect way to communicate and send information to each other. It also gives the user a sense of security and safe for the others. Now you may think, because of all of these pros and usefulness, you may think that technology is harmless. It is perfect for society, it is good. But the true fact is a lot more sinister than it sounds. It's true, technology can be useful, cell phones. But I think that we rely on it too much. Let me elaborate. The average person checks their phone every 96 times a day. That means you have to check your phone every 10 minutes straight. If you still don't understand, the average teenager spends approximately about 7 hours on their gadgets. And you can ask any optometrist, that is not good for your health, your well-being, nor your eyes. Now, you may ask, how does all of this affect us as students? Well, a perfect example of this is you're in your room. You want to do an assignment, but then you decide to hear music to pass the time. You hear the music, then you remember, I haven't checked my Instagram in a while. I'll just go check that first, then I'll do the assignment later. You check your Instagram, a couple of seconds later becomes a couple of minutes later. A couple of minutes later becomes a couple of hours. Hours becomes into a couple of days. Then you forgot to do the assignment and you got bad grades. This is what I mean by we rely on technology too much, because we think that technology is more important than our study. And this is not just for studying, it's also the case for worshiping. For example, you're playing your game, then you hear Azan prayer, but you decide, my game is almost finished, I'll just finish the game first, then I'll go pray. You finish the game, you stand up, and before you know it, the next Azan prayer has already begun. You have just committed a sin without even knowing it. Technology can also make us disobedient to parents, teachers, and everyone that's close to us. Let me ask all of you, have you ever, for example, playing on your phone and your parents asked to go study, you said, 5 more minutes, mom. Oh yeah, I'm almost done. that you're being disobedient to your parents and to your teachers. Now, how do we fix all of this? How do we make it so that it can be beneficial for us, so that we can use the blade more efficiently? Well, I have some solutions for these problems. My first solution is that we limit the time we use our gadgets. Because if we do, we have more time. We have more time to, for example, play outside, or like play with our parents, or talk to our parents, or do something that is productive. My second opinion, advice, or solution is we make a schedule. Now this is actually pretty important, because if you schedule on when and where and what you're doing, you can actually control the time that you're using. For example, to 1 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wait, no, that is actually too late. From 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. you want to use your phone, but then at 3 p.m. you want to go to school or study. That is a perfect example, because if you make a schedule, you will not only have more time, but you also have more meaning. My third and final solution is prioritize worshiping more than your device, because worshiping is the only way for us to connect with God. It makes us feel more safe. It makes our lives more meaningful than it used to be. Because worship is not only that, because worship is a place we almost call home. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not forcing anyone to do any of this. These are my opinions. But if you manage to use technology and worship and combine it, you will create something so beautiful. You will create a lot of things that you can use, not for our own generation, but the generation before us or the generations after us. So ladies and gentlemen, I have one more thing to say. Let us be wise users of technology. Let us be obedient in worship. And let us all be successful people in the future and hereafter. Thank you for listening. My name is Muhammad FITRO ABIYU. I'm sending all the love. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.